In this video, I want to demonstrate an easier save glitch preserve going into Chamber 6. So I'll assume that you already did the launch from Chamber 4 into that room, and you did the vertical wall warp to get up here. So I want to demonstrate the idea of the route, what we're actually going to be doing before going ahead and showing the route itself. So we're going to get save glitch here, and we're going to be leaving a portal up there. And what that allows us to do, if I turn on collision visualization, you can actually see exactly what pieces of the world we're going to be having collision with. And so we're actually going to be doing a vertical wall warp that'll get us right on top of this piece of geometry here. So we're going to ride the elevator up until it goes behind the save glitch portal and stops being solid. And then you're going to jump out into this corner and catch yourself on one of these little ledges here. Kind of jump out here. And then you're going to do a vertical wall warp and put yourself all the way up here. Now, I actually want to demonstrate a few things before going ahead and actually showing the route. So the first thing is that there is a solid piece of geometry, this thick wall that is right outside of that inbound space. That is what we're doing the vertical wall warp up inside of, basically. And so if you actually place the save glitch portal down here, you can see that we don't actually have collision with that because the save glitch portal is far enough away. If you are down here, then the vertical wall warp will not work because you are not inside of a wall when you do this. So if I just jump and save load, nothing actually happens. You need to be actually on top of this piece of geometry pushed up against this sort of pillar here. So that way when you jump and save load, you actually end up warping all the way up. So let me demonstrate the actual route now. So you're going to get save glitch over here. And then you're going to hop to the elevator and cancel your save glitch offset in whichever way you prefer. I just shoot a portal just before hitting the fizzler. If you're looking at the elevator, you want to go to its right side and shoot a portal right up there. You don't want to do it from the left side, because if you do it this way, then when the elevator starts going up, your camera's going to teleport, and you don't want that. And then you're going to enter the elevator. So the idea is that once the elevator goes high enough, you're going to lose collision with that. So I'm going to host time scale just so I can demonstrate exactly when that happens. So there's sort of this light source, this one right here. And when it reaches about the height of these railings, or just a little bit lower, that is when you're going to lose collision with the elevator. So you need to jump out of the elevator before that happens, but obviously not too early. So I like to jump out when the light source is kind of between these lower buttons and that railing there. And you're going to aim into the right corner. I'm just going to jump, hold crouch, and you should land on one of those ledges. Sometimes you actually won't. Sometimes what you'll end up landing on here, if I can find the command here, you'll actually end up landing on this funk brush. The thing that's supposed to like stop you from getting out of the elevator here. But you can still do a crouched jump and make your way up onto this ledge. You actually can't do it with a normal jump. And then you can make your way out here. So let me do that one more time. The jump. And you can see I landed on one of the ledges this time. And then jump out here. Push up against that pillar I was talking about before, crouch, jump and save load, and then hold S. So that way, after you save load, you can actually land on that piece of geometry that I was talking about. And you can see we're beating the elevator by quite a bit here. And so the idea of what you're going to want to do, you're going to want to place a portal down there, and that's where it lands if you're curious. And that's going to make you start falling. And then you're going to want to catch yourself on the elevator here. So I'll demonstrate it with host timescale. So you shoot, and then just tap A and S a little bit after you start falling. And that should place you on the bottom rim of the elevator. And then you can place a save glitch portal right down there, and that is what gets you the preserve. So let me let me put the timescale back to normal. So if you tap A and S a little bit too early, what ends up happening is that you might actually end up landing on the top of the elevator here, and you don't want that. So you want to fall for just a little bit before tapping W, or sorry, A and S. And then you can just place the portal down there. The time constraint on this isn't all that tight. It should be pretty easy once you practice it a few times. And this is an example of what the route looks like at full speed. And there you go.